We are going through exercise 6D, and in this video we'll be answering question 2C, which says solve each of the following. So here is the equation before us. So before we can use our null factor law, we first need to factorize this. Now you should immediately notice the fact that in each of these terms we have a common factor of x. So the very first thing that we're going to do is take that x to the front. So I'm going to have x, then I'm going to have x squared minus 3x minus 40 equals 0. Now, hopefully you can see we now have a quadratic, which is very easy for us to factorize. So what I need now is two numbers that multiply to negative 40. So p equals negative 40. It needs to sum to negative 3. What are these two numbers going to be? Obviously, it's going to be negative 8 and 5, because negative 8 times 5 is negative 40, negative 8 plus 5 is negative 3. So now I can rewrite this as x minus 8, x plus 5 is equal to 0. Now I can use my null factor law, which tells me that my answer is going to be x equals 0, 8, and negative 5. You should be able to answer it quickly like that. You shouldn't need that step in between where you're setting these each equal to 0, then rearranging. You should just be able to look at that and say, well, if I do set this equal to 0, it's going to be 8. If I do set this equal to 0, x is going to be equal to negative 5. So I really expect you to do that in your head. But if you are having trouble, please refer back to question 2a, in which I go into a little bit more depth in how you're to get it. But hopefully that makes sense to you and you successfully answered this question.